Hello, and welcome to Monsters of Roll. We are in an odd night with a weird mix-up of people. What are we going to do? So we're running a one-shot tonight. We're going to pick up on I don't know if you can call it a story arc. We've had one other before. The Reggie Sabot and the Green Hand. So if you could all introduce yourselves and who you're playing tonight briefly, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
I am playing Billy Goodnight.
Who are you, sir?
We didn't cover that. No. I am Scott, formerly DM Scott, playing Billy Goodnight. He is a human monk, but he's just, the quiet guy who's willing to just get along with everybody until you leave him no choice, and then he literally will murder everyone.
I'm Catherine, and I am playing Jenner Aronin. That's all you're gonna get. You gotta pay for more. So,
Ooh.
Ooh. I have a gold coin for you. No, just kidding. I'm Killian playing Pintle Morning. I honestly don't remember what she does, so we're gonna all learn together as I look through my character sheet. But I'm happy to be
it's like Christmas morning every time.
kind of.
I'm a druid? What?
Not this time. This time I'm a something with some spells that do some things.
Arcane trickster, art forger, gnomish.
Yeah, that
Nickname
too,
Pie.
Yeah,
Yes.
I do mage hand. I'm really good at it.
Nope, you did not choose that cantrip.
Yes, I did.
TMI there, Pintle. So I don't think we have any announcements. We're just gonna jump in here.
Red Bubble.
Red Bull
Yeah.
monstersofroll.com/shop.
Wait,
A
where
lot of
you
cool stuff. They've been having a bunch of sales lately. So monstersofroll.com/shop. Check that out. Send us insight. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. Send it to, Monsters of Roll on both of those
Inspiration.
platforms. Inspiration.
Yep.
Tell us what you like. Tell us what you don't like.
But
We're
like,
here
be
to have
nice
fun.
about it.
Well, be nice, dude. And if you're not, then I'll filter it out before I pass it on to you.
No, I want to know
Nobody
the
would
mean
see it.
stuff. Send the stuff
I
my
wanna
mom
see
sends
the
in. I
mean
know you're holding it out on me.
Your mother is a lovely person.
Yeah, I know.
She's really happy, just disappointed.
Yeah,
You've been a
that's
doctor, but
accurate.
you're
Hi,
hanging out with all
Mom.
these people. Yes. All right. Quick recap. So last time we ran this arc, these characters, we learned about Reggie Sabot, who helped all of you as kids out on the streets, right? For various reasons. You've all drifted apart, of course, as you've grown up and gone your own ways. Reggie's helped find locations for you. Some of you giving you a boost here and there. You've run into him now and again, but have lost touch. But years later now, you've all reunited at his wake in Maggie's courtyard. A special occasion, right? You get to use like the cool courtyard with the tree and the well and the grass and Maggie's fantastic food. And during this, the mysterious Uriel showed up. Passing along, he was Reggie's insurance policy. We find out he'd gotten into some trouble. Reggie and his latest partner Jojo had been out stealing things, as one does, and then it turns out that he was working for a secret cult that's infiltrated all levels of the city and the city-state government here.
As you do.
Until apparently he came across something. We don't know what it was. He took the latest item that he'd stolen and hid it. And he refused to work for the cult anymore, refused to tell them where he hid the item, and was murdered, dismembered, torn limb from limb. So via Uriel, Reggie had asked all of you, his old crew, for help tracking down the rest of the items and destroying them before the cult get their hands on it and complete whatever their objective is. With the help of the innkeeper, Maggie, for some reason. He and Uriel believe that Maggie can help. So the clearest lead is Arturo Montastic, of a new money noble with a taste for gambling and art. As you were meeting at Reggie's wake, you were interrupted in the middle of this tale by Mercia, a bandit captain and pirate, and his thugs in that courtyard. They decided to try to throw down. It didn't go well. Lots of bodies all over the place. Billy turned into, a good night machine, and was racing them through the streets. Billy did not find Mercia, and at some point, in some way, shape, or form, I don't know the details. Y'all can make up the details. Somebody talked sense into Billy before he rode out single-handedly to take on an entire pirate ship by himself. Or he couldn't find a boat or something. I don't know what it was. Y'all can have that idea for flavor, however you want to do that. It's been a couple days. Yad, the other member of your crew who'd shown up to the wake, is off researching stuff. He had an idea. He was a little circumspect, but he thought he might have some leads that he might be able to follow up on. You haven't seen him for several days, but you all have gotten together for story's sake here for the purpose of one shot. Arturo Montastic. So here's where I'm going to introduce. Right, this isn't mine. I borrowed it from other game systems. And you know a guy, right? And particularly, all of you have your criminal background. You know a guy. So if someone knows a guy that they think can get us a lead here, we can either rock, paper, scissors it, or if someone jumps in, hey, I know a guy. Anybody know a guy?
I've never met a guy in my life. I feel like if someone were to know a guy, it would probably be Jenner.
I was just going to say I probably do know a guy.
Perhaps, right? We know he's a gambler. We know he's an art. Perhaps someone who offends or someone who deals
probably a high-end art dealer.
High-end art dealer. All right.
Yeah, running in the
Out of curiosity,
circles
do we each have like the equivalent of a inspiration token of I know a guy?
Everyone has, every single game. Someone, when you get to a point, you're like, I know a guy. Now here's the trick, Catherine. I want you to roll me a d20 and add your charisma modifier to it.
Oh,
this is going to depend on how this guy. What's the guy's name? You got a name for him?
Arturo.
Oh, good name.
Arturo is already taken because Arturo's the guy that we're going after.
Find.
Maybe that's why I came to mind. Autolycus.
It's not your guy. Sorry,
Deacon.
Catherine.
This is Deacon, the art
Deacon?
dealer. Yeah.
Deacon.
Let's see. 13, 14, 15, 16.
All right.
16.
Thank you. All right. You taking the rest of this motley crew with you when you go visit Deacon, your guy?
Of course. I'm not going anywhere without backup.
All right. Particularly given that, right? Someone's out hunting you all now.
Yeah.
He wants the rest of the stuff that Reggie has hidden. So, all right. Right. Regis is a large city state. Go to the merchants, the high-end merchants. It's kind of that borderline, right on the edge of the merchants' quarter, near where kind of the lesser nobles have their place. Jenny, you're probably, head on the swivel, right? Whatever you do to when you're out and about in that area, for whatever precautions you may or may not want to take, without me sharing any of your story. Hi. You've heard of this guy. You don't mess, right? You don't mess with his stuff. This is he's got high-end artworks, but he's like outside of your economic loop there. Like he's not. You don't steal
it's
from
like the equivalent of like Christie's auction house.
Where's the joy of stealing it from the salesman when you could have much more challenging and just basically more fulfilling stealing from the schmucks that buy from this guy.
Exactly.
Billy, this is not your scene. I like their champagne flutes and like funny cheeses and
Brought cheese knives.
yeah. You probably did. Jenner. Jenner. Oh, it's so lovely to see you again. You did not call me for that dinner date.
I was otherwise elsewhere deposed.
You say the word, gorgeous, and we'll wine and dine you. The finest cheeses.
Well, I do appreciate that. I'm looking for someone. New money, probably poor taste.
Oh, that is not.
No. No, not you. I am looking for. You just said his name and I cannot remember it, Chris.
Arturo.
Why is my brain like this? I'm looking for someone named Arturo.
Fantastic.
That's the one.
You want to go out with Arturo? You are seeking the company of Arturo Montastic. Mhm.
What do you know about him?
He is not good for you. Be much
He's not
better
good for anyone.
choice.
She said that.
Arturo is trouble. You know he's trouble. He's trouble. He's not like me. He is trouble. He is a gambler. Wasted money, new money. Yes. He basically won his title in a gambling game. That old beat up mansion to the north of town. That's not.
So he's a good gambler.
Well, he was until a little while ago. A few weeks ago, his hot streak just stopped cold, they say.
That sounds.
I've been in negotiations with that rascal to buy a painting, but he went and lost it in a game.
Mm-hmm.
About that time, a tray like with crab cakes goes by, and Billy just goes,
Pinto will catch that and eat it. Nothing goes to waste.
These are manservants, Jenner. These are.
I'm actually the looks of the group here. By the way, she's many hundreds years old, very leathery person. But yes, she does mean that.
Sorts. The streets aren't very safe right now.
Fair. Very fair. Very fair. Oh, you want a napkin for that, sir?
Yeah, Billy's already
yep.
wiping his tongue with a napkin, just like
Deacon pulls out his and keep that. You keep that. Where did you pick these up?
Deacon, I appreciate the information that you shared. I think it's enough.
I am serious. In all seriousness, Jenner. Regardless of our dinner plans or that you keep dodging, he's gotten Arturo. The word has it that Arturo has gotten really bad. No one's even going to gamble with him lately. That's how bad it is. They're afraid his bad luck is going to rub off on them. And last I heard, he's gotten himself a bit of he's always had a bit of a problem with the pixie's dust, the pixie's breath, but higher than a kite most of the time. But these last few days, he's really started on the heavy stuff. The worm, no, it's not good. Like, he's been holed up in the lucky coin most days and nights, just out of it. These last 3 or 4 days.
So if his luck's run out and he's not. Now, I know you don't normally share this, but what do you know about his financials?
He's still fantastically wealthy, as far as I know. But, right? He still has enough money to buy the things that are killing him. Please, Jen, he'll reach out if you allow him. Reach out and take your hand and pat your hand. And please Be careful.
Oh, she'll pat his face. Always.
After you put his hand up just as you pull your hand away. And, oh.
Next time.
You always say this. I am always hopeful.
You gotta keep you on your toes.
I'm always up for an adventure with you.
She'll just kind of gesture to them and let's get you out of here.
Billy will walk up to him and just give a little head bow, and then give him back his handkerchief that is full of the crab cake that he like took out of his mouth, and just thank you. I think it went bad, and then he'll walk out.
Pintle will tap his face, and she's got to stand on her tiptoes to do that. So then leave. That's it.
Goes to wipe his face with the
You know, at least this character doesn't stink. She's just old. It's all right.
I mean, Pinto, there are fantastic pieces in this gallery. There's just no challenge in it. You could get into this place in a heartbeat.
That's
It's all
I don't
standard.
take them seriously.
It's all standard, right? Standard corporate security stuff, like guards, rewards.
I might break into here later for fun.
No, the real fun is lifting it from the people who just bought it and selling it back.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Billy pulls out a rolled out like painting that he already took. Oh, should I leave this? No. Sorry.
More into forgeries these days. That's where the real fun's at. But
these are fakes.
Yeah, no shit. They're at this gallery. Of course, they're fakes. Any fool can sell a real painting. It takes skill to sell a poster.
The artist has just finally gotten finished adjusting his where he wants the painting, and he hears you. These are all fakes. I'll have to find the manager.
Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck.
Like the Telltale Games, he will remember this. He'll end up being the big bad.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So we got to go to that bar, eh?
That's actually Arturo. We just passed him by. I was gonna ask, do we want to start our search there, or do we want to go straight to the source?
You know, I'm a big fan of straight to the source, but
But it sounds like he still has enough money to pay off some muscle.
Mm-hmm. You know this one pretty well?
Which one?
This guy. Intel's good?
Oh, it's as good as his sweet cinnamon roll heart.
Gross. All right. Well, cool. All right. We can absolutely go and pay a social visit, but I don't think we're gonna get in past the muscle without a good reason.
Yeah.
Maybe we get something he wants. I mean, wouldn't hurt, right? We come bearing gifts.
Yeah. Maybe we find out what he's doing all day at the tavern.
Yeah.
Drugs.
Let's get the tavern.
He's doing
drugs. Drugs.
That.
Yes. Which
He's
ones?
doing pixie breath
Yes.
and worm at the Lucky Coin all
Yes.
day long.
Yes.
And is in the mansion to the north.
That's
Yes.
very good remembering.
Good.
I just feel like no one has made any connection to the actual locations that was spoken, so I just thought.
Oh no, I did, but I got you. So did he say that he's either at the bar or at the mansion? Those are the two places he goes.
Yeah.
Last scene at the Lucky Coin.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I've seen that. So.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, let's go to the Lucky Coin then.
Okay. But yes.
Hey, dive bar.
Delish. Yeah. More my speed.
All right. The Lucky Coin is off opposite side of the merchant's quarter, closer to the wall, somewhat near the northeastern gate. excuse me, the northwestern gate. It's a small gambling establishment. There is a guard on the outside. Each of you roll me a history check just to see.
Nope. Oh, it helps if I roll a d20, not a d12.
That's a 19,
Hopefully
baby.
They
helps.
look so similar.
10 for dinner.
Wow. That's an 18.
Pine and Billy, this is Sanders. Like he's a rent-a-guard. Like he's all over the place, but he's kind of specializes in taverns and gambling establishments like this. He's
with me being kind of still, I've never left the neighborhood. Do I know who he is? And
like he actually lives down the street from the orphanage. So
okay.
Yeah. Right. He doesn't live in the merchant's court. He doesn't make that kind of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as we all come up, Billy will just quietly, I'm familiar with Sanders. I can maybe get us in.
Perfect.
Pie, you just know him from, right? You've seen him around. So it's just helps to know the guards at various locations, particularly the rent-a-guards. So Jenner, I don't know where you've been, but maybe higher class establishments.
Billy will just quietly, casually walk up
Billy?
to Sanders.
Billy, it's not me. It's the rule. When you go in there, you have to check in all the weapons. And then that little old lady, she knows. She knows, Billy. Don't ask me how. She knows. It's not me. Just so you know, Billy, it's not me.
Intimidation check. He's just staring at him.
Yeah, no, you won.
Okay.
Your reputation precedes you.
Okay.
You know him. He knows of you. He's just a rent-a-guard.
Yeah. I promise not cause any trouble as long as nobody else causes trouble. My friends need to get in.
I'm here. Yeah, no, everybody can go in. You just have to check your weapons at the right in that entryway.
Sanders, Sanders, no.
It's not me. It's not me, Billy.
I know.
Okay.
If I check everything I have, it doesn't mean anything.
Well, yeah, but that's the rules.
He's gonna pull out 2 of his daggers and set them in front of
No,
him.
don't, not me. I don't want them. Like, take it, the little old lady. She checks them in.
He'll just hold them, and then he'll.
I mean, I'll hold on to them if you want me
Arturo?
to. But
Have you seen Arturo lately?
I mean, I came on shift this morning. He hasn't left yet.
Phew. What's he been
He'll-
doing all day?
Tuck the 2 daggers back into his holster and be like, "My friends will check all their weapons. I was never here, Sanders."
Okay.
And he'll just stand there for a good, double beat of and then he's going to walk off to the side a little bit towards both of you and just give you a nod. And is this a 2-story, 3-story?
Yes. 2-story.
He's going to go around the side and he's going to scale to the next balcony he can get to because he's going to come in from the top.
There are no balconies on this one.
Whatever he can, a window.
There is a window at the back. Yes.
That is where Billy's going because he's
Okay.
just going to quietly make sure that no one is going up and away, just kind of converge.
Okay.
And he's already too known apparently in this bar.
Well, at least by Sanders anyway.
Yeah. And a little old lady.
Pie and Jenner.
Jenner will go through the front door.
Hmm?
I have no weapons.
I mean, I'll
Little-
check mine, but I have a bunch of weapons.
A little like it's a small kind of entryway, door to the one side, kind of one of those caged windows with the opening at the desk, so you can slide your weapons in.
Hmm.
And the little lady just standing there, just staring at you. Check your weapons.
I
Okay.
have none.
Okay, you got it, lady.
Set
And I
these
give her my
killer
daggers.
looks.
Name.
Pintle
How many?
Jenner.
How? Pintle
Hmm?
and Pintle
Go
Jenner.
through the. Go through
Yeah,
the
Pintle
inventory.
Jenner. We're a
Like,
duo.
Step back
We're
and
here
she
to
hands
play.
you a piece of paper.
Thank you. What does the piece of paper say?
It says PJ.
All right. Yeah. Well, okay. What am I to do with this piece of
Check it
paper?
back in when you come back for your weapons. You give me
Oh,
that,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
I
yeah.
give you your weapons. I can't expect
Oh.
you can't expect me to remember everybody's names these days.
No, you're right. It's a knife check. I love it. I'm here for it. That's beautiful. All right. You got it, ma'am.
Go stand by the door.
All right. Jeez. God.
All right.
As we stand by the door, Jenner's just gonna kind of lean over to Pintle and say, "Give my real name to somebody again, and I will explode your head."
That's fair, but it's my last name, so you know
It is when she explodes your head.
that.
I don't have your. Did you give them all your weapons?
I only have 2 daggers, so
Okay. I didn't check.
yeah.
That
I
closely,
did.
so.
I did.
I know Billy's got a lot of it,
Yeah, it'd be like disarming Germany.
right?
Yeah.
So-
no.
Okay. So yep. So right you step in front of the door, and there's sigils kind of around the door that turn green, and then you can hear crunch, and this bar slides out, and
Like the
the door kind
sigils
of swings
for.
open a little bit.
Perfect.
Airport security checks.
But like, what kind of?
Roll me a Arcana check.
Hmm. Hmm. 15.
So you've seen some of these symbols, divination stuff. Typically targeted. You would guess this is targeted to look for weapons.
Hmm.
All right.
I was just curious.
Door cracks open, and it's late afternoon. There's a handful of people in the main area. It's a small, it's not a big establishment. This appears to be kind of like a little bar, dining area place. There's a couple of desultory little card games going on the sides as people are eating and drinking, and then there's a staircase going up.
Time of day is it right now?
Late afternoon.
Okay, just curious.
We'll say early afternoon.
Okay.
Slow
2
crowd.
o'clock.
Yeah, 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock sounds like a good time.
Perfect.
All right. That's what you two see. Not a lot going on here. Looks like, I don't know, some workmen. Upper class workmen, someone with some money to spend. But they're not, right? It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, right? Imagine the old Western saloon at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. A couple people drinking, a couple people in just a really, like, they're bored and they're not have to be on shift anywhere. They're just playing some cards.
Is there anyone alone who looks like they're far down on the cups?
Not on this floor here.
Okay.
You can hear there's people upstairs too. You occasionally hear a chair shuffle and
Hmm. Okay. See anyone who looks like our Mark?
Any people drugged out, look like they haven't slept in a while. Oh, so he can handle his shit. Oh, or it's in the back room. Got it.
or upstairs.
Or upstairs. Truly. Should be upstairs.
Guess we go upstairs.
I don't know. Those stoners really like to, or I guess it doesn't have to be a stoner. They want to be safe underground. Maybe it's downstairs. Maybe that's just me being homesick.
Stairs go up. There doesn't. If there's a downstairs, it's in the back. So
Okay. Good. Makes sense. Okay.
We'll head upstairs.
Yeah. Do you want to go all together? Do we want to go inconspicuous like? What are we thinking?
I think once we start to talk to him, it won't matter how inconspicuous we are.
That is true. All right, fair enough.
All right, so you two are heading up the door. Like, as soon as you step away from the threshold, boom, the door closes again.
I hate that.
The bar. You kind of like, you just get the sense that the bar is manual. Like, a little busy cranking something to get that bar to shove in place. So. She's wiry. Billy, back up, like, this is nice stonework. Like, the house must make enough money they can keep this kind of in fairly decent shape. This is right. You can get out, no problem. Right. This is not a problem. But right, it's not as decrepit as you would think the backside of this gambling hall off on the edge of the city would. So,
yeah.
But I'm not even gonna make you roll, man. Like,
yeah,
you're
monk.
Billy. He's a monk. Criminal background.
+7 to dexterity. Yeah.
Right. It doesn't take. You know what? Just for kicks, just to see if there's something amusing happens. Go ahead and roll me a athletics check or acrobatics.
Athletics.
Either one.
Either one. I will go with that. Acrobatics is far better. That is a 26.
Hardcore easy.
Yeah. Just
right. There's nobody around here. Like, you actually take it, like, you go halfway up and like, oh, you know what? And you just kind of slide back down and try a different one just to practice the move. Because, like, right?
There was a better way. I could have stuck the landing a little
right?
better.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, you kind of, right? Why not?
Apparently, Billy's a perfectionist.
Very, very rarely do you find that particular type of cornice to work off of. And like, oh, you know what? If I did this move off of that cornice, like, it'd be.
I would have saved myself like 2 steps.
Exactly.
If I would have just
right.
Yeah.
So right, there's no hurry. Pi and Jenner have to, they have to
negotiate their way in. Yeah.
Right. It's a second. There's no windows on the first floor. Right. Yep. Security's fairly tight in that respect. The second floor. Right. There's no balcony, anything like that. Like, the window's not even locked. Right. Okay. And it's right. It's facing. It's more of a. Hey, if you need some air to air out whatever someone may or may not be smoking in the room, because it's facing basically the wall, the city wall behind you. There's no
view.
So you get up, you're right. You got your hanging on, or you got your leverage in your position just outside, and it's a shuttered window. So shutters, and then a some sort of paned window. What do you want to do from there?
Literally just because of the level of confidence that I feel like we just described. There's no hanging. It is, he noticed it was unlocked and did boot, doot, doot, jump down, doot, 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 and then just in that one smooth motion, opened the window and dropped into the room, and now is looking around where he's at.
Okay. This room is empty. Yeah, 2 doors, one to your right,
good.
one to the other. Right. Right. It's 2:00 on a work day. Like, it's not packed to the rafters. You do hear some chairs shuffling and some other noises to the door right and straight in front of you, which would be more towards the main area of the building. If you had to guess, go ahead.
Am I in a hall or a room?
Room. Like, there's a table, some chairs. This looks like, right. Imagine, somebody it's a private room for, the private card game, right? So
conference room. Perfect.
Yeah.
So there's door in front of me.
Or in front of which you guess it would kind of go out into the main area, and then there's a door to the right that you're going to guess based off the building layout is probably another small room.
Okay. Billy's going to go and just casually, quietly. I mean, he has a high stealth, just all automatically.
Yep.
He's just going to casually walk over to the door to the right and just listen at the door.
Roll me a perception check.
Perception. Well, that's good. What is my perception? That's good too. It's 21.
All right. You hear a conversation. It's a little muffled. Something about it basically sounds like someone's trying to get someone to snap out of it. Wake up. Like focus. Guys that have to take this seriously. They're dealing with serious people. And you just can't, like, we need to sober up. You need to sober up.
Can I ever so gently just try to open the door just to peek? I don't want to go in. I just want to listen
Roll
to the
me
voices.
we'll say sleight of hand check to try to get that door knob without. Actually, you should be proficient in thieves' tools too. Just roll me a straight D20 plus your proficiency to check, because I'm going to assume you're going to check and see hinges, squeaky, door jam,
Nat
squeaky,
20.
that type of thing. Nat 20?
Nat 20 plus, yeah.
So, yep. So the door, the hinge is looking fairly good shape, and okay, right. You got the little oil, or grease off of that whatever that Krabby Patty thing was, right? Whatever it ends up being. Yeah. Just touch that up, the door jam, but you know how to lean into that to get that to just change the pivot on the hinge a little bit and slide that open just a little bit. Jenner and Pie. Upstairs. There's 2 tables of there's 4 tables total up there. 2 tables have a handful of people around playing cards. These people are playing a little more seriously. There is 1 table. There's a gentleman with a older dude, white hair, shock of white hair, glasses, these kind of futzy little glasses, blue vest, kind of sitting there leaning, and there's a dragon chess set in front of him. There's nobody on the other side of the table. He's just contemplating much. The other 2 tables appear to be a mixture of like younger nobleman sons and like some well-to-do merchant sons. One lady who's right. She doesn't work here, but she probably works at one of the places of leisure somewhere else around here. But she's dead serious on her cards as well. It seems to be, by the stack of coins on her side, she seems to be doing fairly well. So yeah, fairly serious card game. They're quiet, but they are moving around a little bit. And right, they've got drinks, but they seem to be very focused on the game. They're not even looking up at you. Whatever's going on for that particular hand at the one table is deadly serious, and the other one they're just reshuffling and getting another round started. There are 2, so there's that kind of up the stairs, kind of this landing, and then there's 2 doors to your right.
You're on mute, by the way, Catherine. I'm gonna let you take point here because I'm not. You would think for a thief I'd be more subtle, but not. No.
Do the doors look like their private room type thing?
That'd
or
be
do
your
they
guess.
Look like
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm not really seeing anything promising up here. Let's look at this older man here playing this dragon chess, you said?
Mm-hmm.
I will approach. Does he look like he's in the middle of a game?
He is moving pieces around, but he moves pieces around on the other side then as well.
So he's playing
working.
against
He's
himself.
working through. Yeah, he's working through some sort of strategies.
Okay. I'll kind of approach him and just in a moment that he doesn't appear to be concentrating too hard. Can I play next round?
Oh, please do.
I wouldn't
Immediately.
want to interrupt your game.
No. This is an old game I just replay once and again. While just to see if I think of new tricks. I starts restacking that. Please sit.
She'll sit down.
Nice, Billy.
But stealth
Nice.
mode.
Stealth
So-
mode.
Jenner goes to sit down at the dragon chess game. What's Pi doing?
Pie's gonna get a drink and scope if there is a bar up here. Sorry.
Not up here.
Cold glass of tap water. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna just kind of. I'll come sit. I don't know if I'll say anything. No, I'm not gonna say
You're gonna
anything
sit
yet.
at the table with the dragon chess match, or are you gonna sit at like you're gonna go
At an
sit-
empty table or
Alright,
like
there's
a
that one empty table.
table.
Okay,
Yeah,
yep.
I'm gonna sit there.
All right. Just
I don't want
looking.
people to know. We walked up the stairs together. I don't want anyone to know we know
Got
each
it.
other.
Got it.
But I am listening if I can.
All right. What are you? So just sitting there quietly. What's Pintel's hobbies? Like what's Pintel's mannerism as she's sitting there by herself?
Trying really hard not to be conspicuous, which might in and of itself be slightly conspicuous. Just, let me check my inventory.
Just
I think
for
I have
fun,
something for that.
Let's roll a stealth check, either stealth or deception, whichever way you're trying to run.
That's a
this shit.
16.
Okay.
17 if I'm doing deception.
All right. Yeah. Right. You're
Just
whatever
chill.
you're doing with your inventory. Just let me know what you're fiddling with, or
yeah,
you
pulling
like-
out a small
you're just
book.
Looking small book. Perfect. Okay.
Book of verses,
Right.
Oh, that's a good Bible verse. Love it.
Jenner.
She's just gonna kind of strike up conversation with this guy as they're playing, and her eyes are still on a swivel, especially while he's concentrating elsewhere.
Okay.
So she's just sort of trying
And
to blend in here, I guess.
Believes
And
Jenner proficient with dragon chess.
she is.
All right. Here's our first big contested roll for the night. Go ahead and roll me a d20 and add your proficiency
Ooh, roll off.
plus your intelligence modifier.
Ooh, okay.
Do they get proficiency seeing as they are proficient?
19. Yeah, he said
Yeah,
that.
proficiency plus
Okay.
intelligence.
I'm making sure.
22.
Really well fought game. As you're going to do this, this person, whoever they are, is good. Good. Very good.
He's
However,
a master.
they are very, as you're making the moves, right? You're opening moves and going along, and like you dodge through not just the obvious traps, but some subtle traps that he has set. Like when you slide out of those, right? His poker face slips a little bit, and you can tell he is impressed. He does,
Okay.
He does it. Does like check.
It's
But
been a long time.
he's almost
since
almost apologetic. Like he's
oh, it's been a long time since I've had an opponent so skilled.
same here. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Sylvia Pendergrass. And you?
Pendergrass. Ms. Pendergrass. You may call me the Crane.
Does that sound familiar at all?
Yes. The Crane is an eccentric wizard who's got a tower east of town.
Interesting.
Roll me an
Okay.
insight check.
Yeah. Insight, you say? 17.
He believes he's the Crane anyway.
I'm not sure if I should give away that I know this person. Just the Crane?
Reputations as they are, yes. He's kind of bad, kind of like like that false modesty kind of thing.
Mhm.
He's
Thank you.
setting up the second game. Rematch, I hope, please.
Sure.
Pintle.
Kind of the same thing. Well, they'll just
Yep.
keep
Yep.
cycling through this while she just sort of like she's casing the joint, but
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
this is also kind of fun. Like she's
Pintle.
shooting looks at Pindle and like anything. Nothing?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
listening. I'm pretending to read this. I guess canonically, this is the King James Bible, a pocket version. So,
Pocket version.
yeah, I mean, just the ones with my favorites, you know?
Right. Couple of grandmasters. Like that game didn't take very long, but it was
Right.
like it was a lightning round, very very well done. So he's setting up for the second game.
Uh-huh.
Pintle, the waitress, whatever they are, stops up. Takes your order if you have an order for something to drink.
Which one, DM?
They.
Waiter or waitress?
Right from the one side, you assumed it was a waitress, and then well, maybe it's a waiter.
Mister.
Don't know.
Oh, I like it. I like that. That's pretty neat. Cool. All right. Well, should I do an insight or perception check, perhaps, to see how well I'm doing? Casing everything that's not Jenner. And I figured
Roll
Jenner's
me-
got this on lock.
Yeah, roll me a perception check because it's basically listening in on this conversation that's going on.
Cool. 17.
These seem to be. They just picked up the game like a couple hours ago. It's being pretty hard fought. Nothing about heists, nothing about murdered burglars, thieves, nothing about Montastic, nothing about anybody named Marcia.
What a boring conversation. All right.
I mean,
And
you're
is
hearing
other-
some interesting stuff. Like there's some very fine insults being thrown back and forth, particularly by the young woman in the game. But
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, and those are the only other people in the joint besides the waitress.
in this area,
All right.
yeah. And then there's the
Okay.
crew downstairs, and then there's those two closed rooms.
Okay. I might oh, if you want to move on, that's fine as well.
Yep. I'll jump back to Billy. Billy, you get that door open. There are roll me your stealth check, Billy.
Oh no.
Nat 20, 27. This is good dice tonight.
They're good dice.
Get him out now.
Blame
So-
Catherine because this is one of the dice she gave me.
So the there's one guy in this kind of this loungy chair, like a love seat kind of chair type thing. Just kind of laying, head kind of tilted over here. He's staring straight at you, but he doesn't see you.
He's out of it.
Like he sees you, like his eyes twitch a little bit. He's like, and he's looking right in your eyes, but there's nobody home there right now.
Perfect.
Our guy.
And the other guy is busy. This tubby, kind of greasy haired. He's got it's a bad mustache. And he's just he's just ranting at this guy. We need to move it from the warehouse tonight. Fantastic. Seriously. Did you tell your crew? And he comes over, he grabs him, he's just shaking him a little bit, like slapping him on the face. Fantastic. Colfax. Leave off.
Do I get the sense that Colfax is his name?
Yes.
Or is he saying name?
Colfax. Well, who knows? Who knows who this
Fair.
drugged out,
So I'm
this
going
drugged
to
out, moneyed noble wannabe is talking. Maybe it's
Slip
his
for-
name. He thinks he's talking to Colfax.
Slip just inside the door. Nobody else in here.
So it's a room like 20 by 20.
Yep.
Like you slip in, you're going to be in the room, and
Yep.
Like you're okay.
Yep.
So you step in, your step sliding into the room.
Yep.
Yep. Nobody else in here. And as you're moving that, like Colfax like looks up.
I'll be like, when I'm slipping
This
in,
is a private room, sir.
Billy is just walking up to him and literally a knife under the chin. He'll just with his head nod. Arturo Montastic.
Can I talk?
It's not like forbidding him from talking. It's just like the edge is right there, and it's like it
He's
will
got,
take
like,
me
he's a
less effort.
tubby,
Yeah.
jowly, like he doesn't.
Okay. Yeah. He'll release a little pressure, but it's like just yes or no.
Whatever he got into, I was not part of it. I'm just trying
Is
to get the delivery
he-
from him.
Arturo Montastic.
Yes. Who else would be that suddenly drugged out at this time of day in this establishment?
Fair. Colfax. Kind of gesturing to him of like, you're Colfax.
What?
What's your name?
Colfax?
Insight.
Go ahead.
There was enough of a pause, even if you hadn't. Oh, Jesus. Thank you, Catherine. Insight +4. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah, he rolled a 1 on that pause was me rolling a 1 on my deception check. So he just blurted it out. So yeah,
Okay.
nope, yep. And in fact, this dude soiled himself.
Number 1 or number 2?
Number 1.
Okay, that's better than number 2. You just see Billy with the knife under it, like. What is he shipping? What is it
Ships all
that
sorts
you're
of
here
things.
for? Why are you here?
I just want the package that he promised my patron. It's just a statuette, just like a thing. He's lying about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let your insight roll over from that.
Okay. He'll just twist the blade a little bit into his chin. I don't appreciate liars.
I could appreciate that.
I don't want to kill you. I don't like
wanna
killing
die,
anyone.
sir. But I don't want my employer to kill me either. You need to give me some sort of an out here.
I'll give you an out. My name is Billy Goodnight. I have no qualm with you if you tell me the truth. You can walk out of here. I have personal reasons. And he'll lean
We all-
forward a little bit
Don't we all?
that I take very personal. I want the truth out of you. And then you can be on your fat, merry way. I said it was personal. Tell me the truth. What is it? I don't care about anything that's going on. If it's stealing, whatever it is, you can have it.
Really?
I want to know all the information and I'll decide what happens. But either way, you get to walk away, whether I don't like what you say or not. So you have a chance, a running start.
is a bit of a long story.
Sum it up.
Kind of looks over at a chair. Sit down.
Sit down, and he's going to open the door wide.
Which door? The door back to the other private room?
There's only one door in here, I thought, right?
There's 2 doors. One to the private room.
In
and
this
one
room,
that
there's
leads-
2 doors?
Yep, there's 2 doors to this one as well. There's
Okay.
the one similar layout to the other one, where one appears to lead out to the main area, what you're assuming is the main area, the tavern, and on the second floor, and then the connecting one to the other private room that you just came through.
All right. You tell me if I need to roll for this.
Okay.
This is intimidation, but I don't need this to be an added thing. This is just to show what Billy's capable of. So as he gestures, tells him to sit down, he's going to throw one dagger and throw it like where he puts his hand on the table next to him, thump, on the table. Who else? Is there anyone in the room next to us?
You just came from the room that was the main
You
one.
said there's 2. Yeah,
Yes.
there's 2 doors.
There's
Yeah.
that still, right? So that just like you came in the window, the door straight in front of you, you could hear the shuffling noises, like the main area.
Okay. That's where
You went through the connecting
so
door. That other door goes. It sounds like shuffling noises and people like below murmur voices. Sound like whatever's outside is a larger area. There's 2 private suites that open onto a larger main area.
Okay. I just want to make sure because main room, I went into a side room and I
Yeah.
thought you were saying there's another door in that room.
That side, so it's 2 private suites. On the back of the house, on the back of the gambling hall, there's a main floor. The stairs go up to the main floor, and then at the back are 2 private rooms. Doors out to the main area and a connecting door between the 2 private rooms. You went into the empty one, and then through that connecting door is
So
where
in the room that I just entered,
Mhm.
there is the door I just entered, and there is
Okay.
another door.
Yes.
If I gesture to that door that
Yeah.
I did not enter and
Yes.
say, is there anyone in that room that I need to worry about or that you know of?
Just the patrons, just the regular gambling crew.
Perfect. Is there a bed in here or a desk
No.
or anything?
No. That little love seat's the most and it looks like Montatz's probably been sleeping or
Okay,
passed out.
I'm going
there
to
or
tell
whatever.
him to move his chair directly in front of that door.
Okay. He happily does it.
Perfect. Don't move. I'm going to step out of the room, door wide open.
To the connecting to the other private
The
suite.
door that I just came in.
Private suite. The empty private suite. Yep.
And there was the door that felt like it led to maybe outside
Yes.
of that area.
Yes.
I'm just going to, not being super sneaky,
Yep.
but just casually open the door and look out. What do I see?
There's Pie. There's Jenner. Playing chess with
Perfect.
somebody, and 2 tables of people playing cards.
Yep. I'm just going to open the door. I'll see them. I'm just going to whistle. I can't whistle in real life. That's actually effective. And just be like, hey, whistle, whistle. Get their look and then shut the door and then walk right back into and keep the door open. But just get their attention of hey, party's
Okay.
in here.
All right. I'm gonna pause there. Pie. Billy opens up one of those doors to the private suite, and it's his whistle. You know his
Billy
right?
can whistle. I
Can he?
can't.
Can roll me a performance check. Let's find out if those dice back up that claim there.
You're a dick.
I can't pass this up. That'd be right. Super serious Billy can't whistle.
19 performance.
It's a nice
performance.
low whistle, like
+1, dirty 20.
pitched just where you can hear it, but not necessarily catch the attention of the people behind you. Pie.
Perfect. Okay. Great.
It's not a
Minimum of spittle.
I can't even do that. I've practiced for years. I can't do it. I've tried
Oh,
so hard.
That's kind of really funny.
This
That's
that's
better
it.
whistling in game just to mess with you.
Anyway, let's yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna, kind of try to get Jenner's attention and just.
Jenner, after she probably saw Billy and then is like the whole situation. She'll wrap the game, like however
Yep.
wherever they're at in the game. She
Roll me
basically
another.
she's gonna fudge it. Like she'll just make stupid moves until the game is over.
I might insult him.
What do I add to that again? The
Intelligence plus your proficiency.
right.
I'm modding it because
6. It's a 7 total, so that actually
he
works.
sees you're fudging it, and he's just kind of disappointed. He's just like he just stops. Like
Fireball.
at that moment, there's some footsteps coming up the stairs, and some muttering. Hi, with your passive perception, it's Mercia.
Oh, good. Good. Oh, God. Okay.
The crane looks to Pi and sees this expression. It's unfortunate. And he waves a hand, and something washes over you, Jenner, and something washes over you, Pi. Do you resist it?
Yeah.
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 Roll me a savings throw.
Of what?
It would be a intelligence savings throw. You have advantage.
We have advantage.
I has advantage because she's a gnome.
19 is the total for me.
The 11 was my highest. Wow.
Just 1 second.
Wow.
Just 1 second.
God.
What's that? Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Seriously. Sorry, hold on just a second, please. Cool. Not. Where is it? Oh, all right. Sorry. What'd you have, Pi?
I had an 11.
11
Yeah.
and
19.
18. $19, you said?
Mhm.
Okay. Whatever it is washes right over you as you're looking at Pi. Pi changes into this nondescript someone who just came off the docks. Like some merchant cat or some like merchant captain just rolled off the docks. Pi, like you're looking like someone just threw a illusion spell on top of you.
I can't tell if this is a good thing or not, so I'm gonna go with it for now.
I think you owe me I think you have a better game. It's unfortunate you chose not to follow through on this. Ms. What was your name again?
What did I say? Sylvia Pendergrass.
Ms. Pendergrass. I'd like to play another game if that's all right with you. A real game. Not whatever this was. Your choice. I'm not forcing you. Your friend over there, you clearly have something going on with these gentlemen coming up the stairs, but
Right now might not be the best time. Perhaps a rain check?
Stakes are your soul. Sorry.
we'll see. Your friend there can stay in that for now.
What is the game
Sits
right here?
back.
What is he doing?
He-
This is gonna roll
Carry
insight on
on.
this
He's
guy.
going to start. Okay, roll an insight.
Yeah. I don't know what he's. I don't know what he's about. That's not a great one. 14.
He really wanted a game. You think
For
But-
you.
he starts setting up? Carry on, carry on. I know your type. You have things to do, places to be, people to murder. Go on.
He's a
Goat
like
kinda
level
chuckles.
20 adventurer wizard who's just tired of his party.
Hi, as you're standing.
Kinda...
Hi, as you're standing there, like stomping up the stairs. It is Mercia, and he's got it. He's like swearing and cussing at his like crew of 10. Like right. You fought some of his crew. That was clearly not the prime crew members. These are his bully boys that he's bringing. So,
Oh,
Billy.
okay.
Billy, you can hear some noise. Right, you left the door cracked open. You can hear a crowd of people are coming up the stairs. It seems, but carry on.
We have enough time, Pi and I, to get into that room before they come all the way up the stairs.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. So General shoot
Can
a
I
look
help
at
with
Pi.
that?
Like, get in there quick.
Billy, you want to pause and so you're gonna pull the door open and let them in.
So if I
quickly, or-
open the door and
Yep.
whistle and they look like they're coming and then I see
you heard, you
Garcia.
stepped away, and then you heard a crew coming up.
whatever that
Yep.
case is, if they look like they're moving, I will literally trade places and like as they walk in, I'll just be like, Arturo's drugged up in the next room. His friend Colfax knows things. He's compliant. Kill him if needed. And I'll step back into the hallway or that room and shut the door behind me, letting Jenner and Palental be inside, and I will be in front of the crew.
Okay.
Yeah, I get it, but whatever
Okay.
I can pull off.
I'll say you can hear the noises. Give the whistle again. But right, they won't have enough time to get in that door, and for you to like step out and then pass all that along before they get up the stairs.
Okay.
So that's kind of
If I can just keep the door open,
Yep.
like reopen the door,
Yep.
and as they're coming towards me, I will just say that as
Yep.
I'm stepping through. The door's still open. They can shut
Okay.
it behind me, but I am fully intentioned of, I got this.
Okay. Hi, and Jenner, what do you want to? Are you heading into that room? What's the
Yeah.
plan?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
yeah.
into the room.
Billy, as you hear that, right, you look and you turn around, like Pi is gone, but there's some dock workers coming in. Roll me an intelligence save or intelligence.
I forgot about that.
Save or check.
Let's do a check, an investigation check.
Investigation. Looking for my D20 because it's D12, 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 D12.
Yeah,
There's
don't
that
roll your
D20. Okay, good roll. Plus 0, so that's a 18.
It sure doesn't look like Pi, but they're moving like Pi. Like you're seeing ghosts. Like
Okay.
Pi grew. Like this is weird, but you've seen Pi do some weird stuff before. So, all right, let's roll with it. Right.
Yeah.
So Pi
If
slash dock
anything,
worker.
speaking more to Jenner than this dock worker.
All right, so the two of you step into the room.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
Shut the door behind me, or he'll try to shut the door after you go in. Like literally, he's going to supplant himself.
All right. Step out. Supplant yourself. Close the door. Hi, and Jenner, what are you up to? Pintel and Jenner, what are you? Billy's done this.
That seems like it was not.
I told you information. If you don't use it, that's not my fault.
No, I know. Jenner's just like, why did he do that?
Because you cause
We're
trouble
gonna
and he cleans up
just
messes.
try and get information out of this Colfax guy,
Mm-hmm.
as intimidating as we are.
Well, I look like a dock worker right now, so
Well, off the merchant captain, rougher merchant captain. Someone who has some money to spend.
You've killed some crew members.
oh,
you know.
for sure, dude. Yeah, for
All right.
sure.
So you two are going to the adjoining room.
Yeah, we're gonna
You
find
don't
this
know what-
Colfax guy and
Billy's smoking, or some of those, but right. Clearly, there's Montastic is passed out on the couch there, and there's a chair jammed underneath the door.
Yep.
That leads back out, but there's nobody else in the room.
get it out of here.
Billy, right? You step out, right? Mercia. This is totally a perception thing. Like you can see, like he's like busy chewing out his crew members behind him. Like I want these people found, and we got to get this damn job done tonight at midnight. Like no screw ups, no more fuck ups like that crew did. Like Barnacle Brains walks right past you and knocks on the second door, and the other crew like doesn't even see you, like doesn't recognize that you are, because you rolled a 5 on his perception, and he just like he's busy, just like he's not expecting a threat here. So
What I would like
knocks
to
on
do
the door.
then,
Colfax.
you tell me what I'm allowed to do.
Yep.
Which is when he reaches out to knock the door, I want to grab his hand as it goes in and literally just give it a little twist to shove him like that, using his own momentum, not damage, just like no, I am here. You didn't see me. Welcome to the new reality of the world.
Okay, so him and he's got like at least half a dozen guys.
That is
Just
just fine.
Okay, all right. Roll me a either deception or stealth. We'll say deception
Okay.
to slide in there between him and his crew there.
Deception plus
And we'll see if his
3.
number 2.
That's 18.
And his number 2 rolled a
My
2
plus
on his
8.
perception. So slide past, get in there, and yep. So you're starting to shove. Okay. All right. Pie and Jenner.
Mhm.
There's Arturo. Both of you roll me a perception check.
Well, there we go. 23.
Natural
Jenner?
20 for 22.
Okay. Somebody pissed themselves recently, right?
And it wasn't me.
Wasn't either of you. You perceive that. It's not either of you.
Mhm.
All right, is Montastic, did he just like, is he drugged out? Like, so anyway, it smells pretty bad in here. Pretty heavy haze, like this, and his breath reeks. And so he clearly hasn't changed clothes for several days too. Like, this guy's a mess. Very nice clothes, very poorly treated.
Mhm.
And yes, so that's what there's a table, a couple of chairs, the one that's kind of jammed under the door, and Montastic is kind of more or less passed out on this little love seat.
So there's a chair jammed into the door going into the other room.
Into the main room. Yeah. Maybe Billy did it. Who knows?
Okay.
Keep someone from walking in, and there's someone knocking on the Colfax, and then you hear a grunt from outside of the door, and then all this kind of, hey.
That sounds like trouble.
Mm-hmm.
What do we do with him?
Well, okay. Do we know? I think. Hang on. I want to cast Prestidigitation.
Yep.
And I want to sound like the old lady from out front
Okay.
and say, I'm busy in here.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to see if I could get him to leave us alone. I don't know Colfax that well, but I will never forget that old lady's voice.
Yep.
So.
Jenner?
Occupado.
And can I use minor illusion in conjunction with that to make some sounds?
What kind? Are we talking like bathroom sounds? Like
Oh yeah.
Yep.
she's old
Billy-
at track.
Billy, you do catch behind you. It sounds like there's those noises coming. I'm busy in here, and these noises. Like you did not, like you don't know who that old lady was. But you did not leave a old lady back in there. But you also just left Pie and Jenner in there. So who knows what's going on there? Just for kicks, roll me an athletics check. Just we're not going into combat here, just because. But roll me an athletics check just to see.
Catherine. Athletics. Oh, well, that's a 19 because athletics is not my strength. So just a 0.
Just a plain old 19. Yes.
Just a plain old 19.
Like you got Montastic shoved up against the wall. His second and his third, like, hey, they try to get hands on you, and you're managed to hold them off here.
You mean
You have
Mercia?
Mercia. Sorry, yes, Mercia.
Sorry.
Mercia. Yep, Mercia. You've got Mercia kind of end a little
and
bit.
I wasn't trying to
and
hold
it's
him
too
against the wall.
bullet-
It was literally
Oh.
a twist and push him away.
Okay.
Of like, I am the wall that you
Okay.
just realized is here.
Okay. So you twist and push him away. His two nearest flunkies of this half dozen that are here, like go to grab you, and you like easily just like they can't touch you. Like, so
Yep.
that's where we're at right now. You hear the bathroom noises, or I'm busy in here.
If I can say before we switch scenes, I'm going to look to the group in front of me,
Mhm.
which I hope strikes some semblance of like, this is a thing that he probably says because I did it once before and I'm going to do it again. You cannot go through this door. Then he looks at every single person in front of him. If you'd like to leave, now is the time.
Who the fuck are you?
I swear.
And he will not look at them. He's doing the best way I can describe it is a lion looking at a prey in the movie Troy. Achilles looking down at the floor using all peripheral vision of like, who's coming first, you know?
Okay. All right. So
Yep. I'm
roll
sorry.
me an intelligence or not roll me an intimidation check.
Catherine.
Don't put that on me.
Oh no, I put it on you. That's a 19.
I mean, you can put that on me.
Intimidation, dirty 20.
Yeah, a couple of these
no,
guys.
yeah.
A couple of these guys hesitate, and a couple others are not. Have
That's
matched your
Yep.
dirty 20 and nat
That's
20.
fine.
So Pie and Jenner, a fight breaks out front of the door,
Cool.
and it's gonna be
Great.
messy.
Got
Yeah. All right. Sick. Love that.
All right. So basically, the clock is running here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hear that. I'm getting
quick,
that
quick.
vibe. Great. Love that. So there's a fight outside, but they're not still trying to get in.
It's hard to tell because the earth banging against the door periodically. Is it someone trying to get in? Is it someone's head being slammed against the door? Is it what? Right?
Okay.
What is it? It's Billy against
Trust Billy.
7
I do trust Billy.
grown, burly, tough people.
Trust Billy.
He's that's what we got. So
Trust Billy.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try slapping Arturo awake then.
Colfax, I said leave me alone.
Is there anything in this room,
Shove it. Back at
like
you.
a wardrobe or bed? Like, what is in this room?
Table, couple of chairs, maybe like a little sideboard with some drinks on it.
What's in the pail?
what table, some chairs,
Table.
and a sideboard
table,
with some
sorry.
drinks on it,
But
Sorry.
nothing-
and then
something-
the love seat.
Nothing
So
anybody
I'm
could
gonna-
hide in. What's behind the love seat?
The wall.
All
It's
facts.
set up against. It's shoved up against the wall. What? 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 What?
Okay,
What?
shut up, rise and shine.
What? My head. Oh, do you have a drink?
Actually, I
Please tell
do.
me you have a drink.
I do. And it's a slap across the face.
You lied.
Is there like a drink of anywhere in here?
Yeah, on the
Are you gonna say
sideboard,
water?
on the little sideboard thing. There's some, I don't know, bourbon or whiskey or
Yeah,
something.
I mean,
don't
he
know.
can have that, but
Don't trust anything in this room.
yeah.
God, okay.
You have a water skin. You're an adventurer.
Nope, not allowed.
Um,
I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'll give him some on my water skin, but I will slap him first to try to get him to wake up. Yeah.
He's conscious. I don't
Okay.
know how awake he is, but he's
Well, I'll
pretty
give him
bleary
some
eyed.
of my water. Yeah, he can have some water.
What is this, water?
Yes, I was trying to kill you with it.
Oh. This is the most awake he's looked so far.
Good. You know what? Good. Hi, good morning. Good morning.
Oh.
as he spits that water out, can I use the shape water cantrip to freeze it and create myself a knife?
Sure.
Okay.
Smart.
Kind of the droplets just kind of roll together and kind of form, and then into it's kind of a stiletto type.
Yeah, that's fine.
More of
And
a
I'm
more of
gonna-
a shanking knife than a like.
Perfect.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold it up to his throat and I'm gonna say, "We need answers and we need them now." So you're gonna have to sober up.
I need a
Yeah.
drink, and look where that's got me so far.
Here's a glass of brandy. Not that it's gonna help you be any more lucid.
With the knife at his throat, he takes the brandy.
You should have shaped water down his throat.
That would have been funny.
It's better.
Water didn't get that far.
Give me another. What are your questions? Where's Colfax?
That's actually one of our
It's-
questions.
Yeah, actually.
Colfax.
I left you alone with him for 15 seconds, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know how that even happened.
You hear outside. You hear the crash of a table and chip and coins flying, and some really hey. In particular, a woman's voice who's very teed off because she clearly had the winning hand in this round, and someone's interrupted the game.
I don't know if we have time to question this near useless waste of human flesh.
Okay, yeah, I know, but
It's
like,
nice to meet you too.
yeah,
My glass is empty.
it is, isn't it? Hate when that happens. God, I want to slap him again. Okay, no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. I'm not gonna rough him up for. Yeah, actually, I do have to rough him up for information, but he might not have it.
Do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give that knife a little flick on his throat.
Uh-huh. Where's the shipment coming out from tonight?
Do we
You're
know
a
about
bad
that?
barber.
You're a bad barber.
Shipment?
Whatever.
Colfax is going on about something. Midnight. They're picking it up in midnight.
Where?
Picking what up?
The warehouse, one of the warehouses. I don't know.
Okay, figure it out.
Shakes his
Oh.
empty glass at you.
All right. Okay. Well,
Picking
what would
what
this
up?
help you remember?
There goes a second table outside.
I
Do I get
trust.
to make any rolls for how well I'm doing? Because I
Sure.
mean, I feel
Roll
like
me-
I'm doing
Roll
good.
me another. You know what? Your own personal skill check challenge. So you rolled athletics the first time. Roll
I'll
me.
do acrobatics this time because this
Sounds
one
good.
is
Yep.
defense and taking opportunity.
Yep.
Oh shit, yeah. +7 acrobatics.
This is a totally. They're right. They both. Two of them got you. They're gonna run you into the wall.
26.
Do the wall flip.
Yeah,
And,
Jackie
and just kind
Chan.
of shove them into the wall.
Jackie Chan. Yep.
We'll come back. Think about what your next skill check item's going to be.
I will. I'll be looking at it.
I will also just cast message through that wall. I'll be like, "You doing okay out there?"
You get a message from Jenner.
Take care of business. I'm taking care of mine.
All right. He's doing fine. He's fine.
Good. Great. Empty. Are you going to be able to tell us anything if Colfax isn't here?
What? Where's Colfax?
I don't know.
He was supposed to come get the key to the
I'll
warehouse.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Is he holding a key?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, we'll take that. We'll find him.
Yeah,
we'll go get it to him.
We'll take that.
We were supposed to meet him here with you. Clearly, one of us forgot. I know.
Can I just?
Can you give me another drink? Give me another drink. I'll tell you the warehouse.
Is this?
Give him the drink.
Give
him the drink.
I'm not here.
Jesus. I mean, if there's a bottle of hooch in here, I'll give him the drink. Otherwise, if there's not,
you're scraping as he's talking, like he is not being careful.
Like, can I just tell me why I shouldn't?
Insensate. Like you're cutting him. Like it's not. Like he's in such a state he doesn't even know he's injured.
Wow, this is not normal.
No, it's really not. What are you on?
Worm? Do you have worm? I'll tell you anything for worm.
Tell him you got the worm.
Yeah, I got worm.
Yeah.
I won't. Give it to me and I'll tell you.
And tell me what I want to know first.
No,
and
you give me the worm first.
No, that's not how this works.
Yeah, you take the worm, you're not going to be able to tell us anything. It's really good.
I slap him again. Wake up. You want worm? Give me some answers.
Oh, give me the worm first.
No.
Or a drink. I think, is this my glass?
Yes, this is your glass.
It's empty.
Okay,
my throat? Are you shaving me?
No, you were trying to shave yourself. We had to stop you.
That's not smart. You know the state I'm in?
Do you? All right. Is there a bottle of hooch in here?
Don't let me do that.
Is there a bottle of hooch in here?
Yeah.
I'm going to pour him another drink. All right. Now tell me what I want to know.
I don't know where Colfax is.
No. Dangle the key in front of his face. What building does this unlock?
That's the South Warehouse. Yeah, I know that key anyway.
South Warehouse. Yeah.
What's coming to the South Warehouse at midnight?
No, it's what they're picking up. So
what are they picking up from the South Warehouse at midnight?
The thing.
Creepy thing?
I'm going to need a little more than that.
The ring. It's the bone ring.
Use your words.
The bone ring.
Whispers to me.
Is that why you're doing work?
Started.
Okay. All right.
You'll tell Colfax you got it though, right?
Yeah, of course. Have we ever let you down?
I don't know you.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
Summer 87.
Billy, roll me another. What's your next skill check challenge?
I was thinking as this chaotic nature is going on and we've knocked over things and like I've punched over a lantern and all this stuff. By
the way, at this point, Sanders is at the top of the stairs. Billy!
As someone, I'll basically yell over the big brute about to charge at me and be like, I haven't used any weapons yet. And I'll be basically gesturing to the big boy who I've slapped. I haven't punched, just been slapping him. And to charge at me, and a lantern that was knocked off the wall. There is literally the hook against the wall that he's driving towards using stealth. so that he doesn't see it coming. And as I turn to the last second, and he harpoons himself.
Okay, it's not that big of a hook, but yeah.
It's a
Okay.
huge. It hurts. At least it hurts. That's a 14 plus 7.
21.
20.
14 plus 7 is 21. 14 plus 7 is 21.
It takes me longer. I'm sorry. 21. I didn't use fingers. That helps.
No, you used your toes, so we couldn't see it on camera.
Slams in, like his shoulder, like slams into the hook. Ah!
And looking
You just
at
hear,
Sanders, I'll be
Billy!
like, seriously, I am using what's here. I have yet to kill anyone, and they are all asking to it.
The old lady's
gave them
gonna
the
be
option of
pissed.
leaving. Let her be pissed. She should disarm her entire establishment.
You're the only one armed.
He's still barehanded.
Jenner and Hi.
Okay, I think we have gotten everything that we are going to get out of this.
Yeah, unfortunately, you are correct.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, let's go
Okay.
somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starts to kind of lever
You
himself
can
up
get
out of the.
way
Tries
more
to lever
information.
himself
Can
out
I-
of the.
I just want to relieve him of any valuables he has on his person.
Done.
Just
Hey,
cheap.
hey.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, I'm sorry.
what do
I'm
you-
sorry.
That's
What valuables does he have? Does he have any
He's
worm
got-
on him?
he's got some ranks. No, there's no.
He's
Whatever
out of
he
drugs.
had, whatever he had, he's burned through.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, well, in that particular case,
There's his pipe. There's his instruments.
but no worm. Got it. All right. Well,
He's
hey,
got like a stubby, like a kind of a crinkled up pixie's, but I'll take that.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm
You
just gonna
Got a light.
use my stiletto here and just put him out of his misery.
Kill him.
I was gonna ask him to
Yeah.
take us to the warehouse, but I like this. better.
Billy hasn't killed anyone yet.
I'm
All
not
right.
gonna stop you, but I don't want you to do it.
I don't want anybody to talk. I don't want him to talk to
All right.
anybody.
That's fair. Murder time.
Blood.
Hmm.
Gotta love it.
All right. Kind of the
Okay.
crescendo of the you can hear like the balustrade to the stairs like breaking and a number of bodies.
And Billy's
Falling
not
down
killing
into the
anyone.
stairs.
He is
Yep.
disabling people.
Yep, you just disabled a whole bunch of people with a
Alright.
table. Disabled them over the stair railing. They're still alive.
Good. They need to learn the mistake they made.
There's another door in this room, right?
Yeah, with a door or with a chair. in
Chair
front of it,
wedged under it, and on the other side of it is where a bunch of noises are coming from.
which means
But there's
Colfax
another
did not
door.
go through that door.
There's
I mean,
the
he's
door
still
to
in the room
adjoining.
with
You
us.
guys came in through the one empty private suite,
Hmm.
and there's a door with a chair jammed under it to the outside where all the
Huh.
noises are coming from. There was a
Okay.
window back in the private suite area.
Okay.
But that's it.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Billy, you've got about maybe a minute by the time they disentangle themselves and start charging up the stairs again.
Yeah.
You've
I'll
pretty
send a
much cleared it.
message to
The card players have like congregated over on the side out of the way. The one just kind of picked up their cards and moved and sat down.
Even though I don't know his name, how about the chess player known as the Crane? What was like just for my own satisfaction? What did he do during all of that?
wherever that old man was, like you'd caught a glimpse of him. He got out of there somehow, somewhere. You didn't see how.
I'm just curious if
Yep.
he. Yeah.
He's not there.
So more are coming up the stairs.
The group basically managed to. There's a couple of the bully boys smashed down, but you got Mercia and the other four of them like caught and angled and shoved over that balustrade. So they're in a pile of bodies at the bottom of the stairs there. But right, they will manage to get themselves picked up and disentangled and recharging up. You would guess you got maybe a minute.
Billy is going to just kind of open the door behind him. Are you handled, or do you need more time?
So the
Handle.
door to the room with Arturo and Colfax, like you try to open it and it's jammed.
I'm in the main hallway that I opened up for them to come into. There's no chair
Okay,
there.
so the other one. Okay, got it. Yep.
Okay.
Yep, you open that one. Okay,
Okay.
go ahead.
I say that.
Handled.
Handled.
You
I'm
should
gonna
probably
unfreeze
go
the
out the
stiletto.
window,
Ugh.
and I'll shut the door behind me.
Yep.
Walk to the top of the stairs.
Okay.
Pull out 2 daggers.
Yep.
And just basically look down at the heap of people who are organizing themselves and saying, are we taking this up a level, or do you want to let me leave?
And you hear a Maud. He's got daggers. Oh. And you hear something. You hear an angry old lady like cranking around on something down there. So.
Fair.
And
Uh,
they are starting to scramble out of the way.
That is just fine. I will do reverse grip
Mm-hmm.
because I am in defense mode.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I'm guessing I've been here before, so I'm not 100% clueless. But let's just say whatever it is, I don't know. I'm just going to be like, I will only use my weapons in defense if that helps. But that's it.
Pie, Jenner.
Yep.
I'm gonna unfreeze my stiletto.
Smart.
Water.
Yep. It's been slowly melting this whole time.
Yeah.
But yes.
He's dead now.
I can refreeze it.
Yep.
You did murder.
I did
All right.
No,
murder.
JFK bullet.
Okay, great. Just
Yep.
wanted
Now
to check.
there's no weapon, so.
All right. Yep. You
As if that was ever
water.
a problem.
What?
As if it ever really was a problem, you know? Why pretend? Why pretend now? Like it even matters, like anything matters. We gotta go. We gotta
Yeah.
go.
Out the
We gotta
window. Are
go.
you okay?
Yeah, he could have showed us where that warehouse was, but dead.
South. Probably a giant building in the South District.
You know how many warehouses there are in the South District?
Do you think he would have been together enough to show us the actual warehouse? We should get out before we have this.
Yeah,
actual
okay, fine.
argument.
We can
Oh.
fight
This
about
might
this
be
later.
Yeah.
This might be a I know a guy situation as well. Just for,
I might know a guy because of my art
Okay.
smuggling.
all right. You two are heading out the window.
Yes.
Not me
Uh,
getting mad and then realizing I knew all along. We're fine.
Billy, as the pirate bandits scramble out of the way, the little old lady steps around the corner and aims this ginormous crossbow up the stairs.
Oh, no.
You are banned from the premises.
I know a guy. As Sanders steps in front and says, "Hey,
Before, so you know a guy, but you just like anything you know a guy.
I
roll
know.
a D20 plus your
Okay.
plus or minus your charisma modifier. Let's see
'Cause I
if he
know a
actually
guy.
does this. You do know a guy, but now we got to see what that
really?
relationship is.
The cat and dice just rolled under my desk. I gotta get a new D20. That doesn't bode well."
No, it really doesn't.
All right. I am
here comes the
taking a
fall.
chance here because this is a Sealy dice.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a bad
that's
idea.
the last time you did something like this. That was not.
I know.
just
but
use
it's what I
just
got.
use D&D Beyond, man. Don't risk the Sealy dice. We've seen what happens with that.
Sealy dice don't like you.
Not
Which
when
I
you're
think
not
is
playing
funny.
Sealy.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's a 19. What did I have to add to it? What was it?
Charisma. Plus or minus your charisma.
That's not much. Dirty 20. But still, Silly Dice 19.
Right.
She loves me.
All right. You know a guy. Sanders is there. He's like, Mod, don't shoot. Don't shoot. Billy, go.
Billy will just kind of give him a nod. I owe you. The kids will look forward to seeing you at church on Sunday. And he'll run out the room and then dive through the window.
Okay. Great.
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 Pintle, you know a guy. Roll me a d20
Loves a
plus or
guy.
minus.
That is the expression of a DM whose players just completely did something.
It's so good to be a player once in a while.
Which modifier? I'm so sorry.
Charisma.
Charisma. That's a big old 10.
Woo!
You know,
No.
what's this guy's name? Or lady? Who are they? What's the person's name?
They are named. They are named. Jacques
Cool.
Jacques actually is a very good name. His name is Jacques.
So you go to
Let's see.
Jakul.
Yeah, he's awesome. We play cards.
Breakdance.
Pintle, I've told you before. It's Jacques, not Jakul. It's Jacques.
But you're so cool.
Yeah.
What do you want? You know, you still owe me from that last favor.
I'm gonna make up for it with this job if you.
Yeah, that's what you said last time.
I know I'm really good at saying that, but I mean it this time. I have a key to a warehouse that is holding.
I
some
don't.
very-
I don't know.
Where's the South warehouse?
Which South warehouse?
That's what I think.
Whose South warehouse?
Arturo's South warehouse.
Go down that street. Turn left. Down the alley. Fourth building on the right. It's a 2-story. It's a big, wide one. And this is it. This is it. Until you pay me back, you owe me 200 gold, Pintle. 200.
We'll be back.
That's just for
Always come
expenses.
back. You'll come back.
Yeah,
You say
it's
this
been-
every time.
2 months. This is it.
Really?
Don't darken
I
my
don't know.
doorstep again unless you got a big bag of money for me.
All right. Listen,
You were never here. I never talked to you.
I don't even know who you are. Let's get the hell out of here.
Clearly. Jacques.
Jakul.
It's Jacques.
Give the missus my regards.
Closes the door. I'm not married, you hear from behind you.
Not yet. And she saunters away.
How
All right.
she pays her debt.
By the time you get to the warehouse, we're going to go into a quick skill check challenge here.
Ooh.
Ready.
It is dusk by the time you track this all down here, right? Scope it out. There's a big 2-story warehouse. Fairly solid locked doors. There's a office / guard shack. There's 3 guards on duty. They seem to be rotating through in their rounds. Seem to be fairly sharp, right? You all have done this before, right? This is nothing new. But in the interest of story here, we'll do a roaming initiative, everybody, so that we can see who's starting this off.
12.
18.
Turn. I will be right back.
Okay, so skill check challenge. One variation here is we do not need to. You don't have to be proficient in it, right? Just like let's go rule of cool. Like you want to do something, like you do not have to be like proficient in it. Like you're still rolling against that skill if that's what it makes sense, but you don't have to have that as a proficiency. If you're proficient, you get to add your proficiency bonus. Great. Otherwise, you just do it. So,
Disadvantage of not being proficient, but you have a cool idea.
So, Billy, what's the first thing that we're doing here? We got this warehouse as we're looking at this. 2 stories, same kind of setup, like no windows on the main floor, windows on the second floor.
Okay, so first thing he's gonna do is just kind of give both Jenner and Palental a nod and of like, hey, I'm here. And he's literally just going to run forward and parkour himself into between the first floor and the second floor as he's investigating the situation, but more of stealth into the shadows and just be in the area to react, whether it be a window opening above or a door below or whatever.
So on the front of the building, at the back of the building.
Yeah, basically in the direction that the group is going to go, he is going into shadows somewhere in the middle between 1 and 2 floors.
I'm gonna say y'all checked out the back of the building first, a standard operating procedure.
Okay.
Versus the front where the guard office is. That seems
Then
fair?
I'm just gonna run up the side of the building and do stealth, basically hiding in the shadows of the upper roof so I can look down and do overwatch and try to be helpful in a needful moment.
Got it. So what skill are you proposing there? Stealth? Okay. Go for it.
That is a 12 plus 7. So 19.
As far as you know, you are the shadows. You feel pretty good about it. Catherine, you want to roll me an initiative?
Yeah, I did. It was a 16.
Sorry. Okay, I didn't hear it. Sorry.
So she's next.
You are next.
So she says it was a 16. Yeah.
What do you mean 16? What are you talking about?
It was a 22, actually. You win.
I vaguely heard this is we're doing a skill check challenge.
Skill check challenge. You do not have to be you don't have to have proficiency in the skill.
Okay.
Just pick a skill, and then if you are proficient, you get to add it. But it doesn't have to.
Sure. I would like to check for magical traps using Arcana.
Okay. So Billy has scrambled up to the roof. You think lost sight of him for a bit. Right, kind of in the back of the building. You're checking for magical traps just in the building in general. Roll me that sounds like an Arcana check or investigation, whichever one you're thinking. Just checking to see, right? Any runes, any kind of silver tracings, things that wouldn't really be warehouse stuff.
Yeah. My Arcana investigation are the same.
Okay.
So, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Appears to be clear. Like you're checking the windowsills, right? You're examining the windowsills. You're examining around the walls. You're not seeing any like alarm things. You're not seeing any kind of magical tripwires.
There's no magical traps. I feel like that's poor decision making, but
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Hmm?
I'm trying to think here. Roll me a perception check on top of what was your Arcana was an 18?
Yeah.
Roll me a perception check on top of this.
11.
Thank you. All right, Pintle.
Yep.
Your turn. So we've got a stealth and an Arcana.
Great. Well, I have an advantage on stealth checks, but it's cool. I'm fine with that. I'm gonna do perception.
Okay.
See if I can hear anything going on inside. If I don't see anything happening outside.
Okay. Are you kind of scrambling up to the second floor?
Mm-hmm.
There's no windows on the first floor, so all right. So scrambling. Okay.
That is a 21.
At the moment, that second floor appears to be empty, and you can kind of see it's like a catwalk kind of thing around the upper, and then down in the main. Like you're watching and listening, and you're not seeing anything there.
Great.
With
Great.
that check, you also hear like like this eerie whispering sound that is not the guards.
He did say the bone ring whispers to him. So I'm going to assume that that is the bone in question. Well, I mean, I guess. Otherwise, there's a creepy person whispering in there. So, God, I hope it is not that. All right, great.
Right.
Cool, tight. That's, yeah.
Billy. So we've done a stealth, an arcana, and a perception. And you two, all three of you, I'm assuming will be signaling. You're falling into old habits, like
Yeah.
signaling each other, like whatever the thieves can't level of like, right? All clear, nothing magical, right? I can hear something, but not right, not guards. Something weird. Billy, you're on Overwatch. It's your turn. What's your next skill check? What are you going to be doing to advance this heist here?
Basically, in the short term, because he's willing, he's going to look at Palental, who's up on the roof with him because she's listening to what's happening inside. Of like, you want me to go in, or do you want me to be Overwatch?
Stay vigilant. I'll go in.
Yep. So then he's just gonna move up to the higher peak, and he's gonna do a perception check just to keep an eye on the area, so he can warn.
So Pintle just did a perception check to listen to view and listen. So need to change it, pick something else.
Yep. So as he basically leaps, what it looks like he's going to leap off the building to go back to the ground, he's going to parkour his way up onto a higher peak so he can get a higher overwatch of the entire building. He's going to do acrobatics and just boop, 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 up onto a higher peak so that he can have a crow's nest view of the entire area.
Good. Acrobatics check, please.
16 plus 7. 23.
Easily able to do
I'm
that.
slower.
Easily able to do that. There's movement around, right? It's getting towards dusk. Most of the workers in the warehouses are going home, right? Last of the shift. They're loading up the last of the wagons, heading out. There's a cluster of people down that one street.
That one?
That one street.
Okay. That one street, I'm marking it.
That maybe, right? They have to get closer for you to tell, but that's kind of like, those are sailors, not wagoners. Like maybe Mercena's crew, maybe not. Hard to tell at this moment. Catherine. Jenner.
You tell me, would it be... I don't know. I kind of want to, I guess, look around for where, if I was going to put something important that somebody was going to come pick up, where would I put it? Would that be
in the warehouse? Depends on in the warehouse. Maybe the office, maybe. So let's see.
Yeah, like, so would it be insight to decipher where somebody would put something important, or would it be like?
It'd probably be useful to have the person who you could have had alive with you, but like
That person was belligerent and churlish.
me just saying the options could have been there.
Catherine, I'm going to give you inspiration for using the word churlish in a sentence.
God.
Let's do an insight check. Just to
Okay. Let's try it. Why not? That's a 13, 14, 17.
17. right? It could be anything. It could be depending if they're trying to hide it. It could be up on the second floor. If they're trying to have it ready to go, it might be by the door. That's assuming they even know that that this crew is supposed to be picking it up, right? Kind of like there's a lot of options here.
Hmm.
As you're thinking this, you start to hear also some odd whispering. With that, you
Mm-hmm.
kind of have a little bit of a like your stomach is turning a little bit.
Ew, I hate that.
And as you're kind of like leaning around, like checking out, like just kind of window to window as you're kind of like crawling around on the windows, just like the closer you get to the one corner, the more your stomach is roiling.
Ew.
That's no good.
It's not good, but I think. Am I still near Pinto?
Yeah,
Are we
Pintel's about 4 windows over on that side.
Okay,
It's like
I'm
this-
gonna do
there's
the
this-
whistle
There's
thing.
there's a ledge, but you all can handle this. So,
Like some
Alright.
night bird.
Yep.
To get everybody's attention to like
Yep.
and kind of
Yep.
signal toward that back corner.
Billy, you hear this too? They've got a lead on something. They've got a lead on something. Whistle.
Oh,
Okay.
up here. Hey,
You hear from
hey
Billy
guys.
potential trouble on the horizon. So is that bird call?
Yeah, I'm aware of that bird call.
All right, Pintel, you're up.
Pintel's gonna use stealth.
We
To-
can use stealth now again here. Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna use stealth to try to drop into the catwalk area.
Some windows kind of like next to it. They're not very tightly sealed. Pretty easy with your tools, and then so the stealth will be to crack that window open without alerting it. So
That was a 15.
you are able to do you like get that pane, like you get the caulking out from that window, and
Mhm.
like you catch that pane of glass before it pops, before it drops and crashes.
Oh, good. Great. That's way better than I
With
was
that-
expecting to do.
Get it unlatched. The window slid open. Slide in on the catwalk. Billy.
Great.
Actually, roll me an insight check, Pintel.
Okay. Insight check was an 8.
You hear it's kind of loud, but it's coming from like there's a lot of boxes up here and barrels and like right the paintings with the canvas kind of covered them to protect them, and there's a lot of stuff.
But I can't tell where it's coming from.
It seems to be coming from all around.
All right.
Billy,
More to that later.
as we're coming closer, that looks like Mercia and his crew again. Plus probably about another 10. You're guessing it's replacements of the 6 that you beat the snot out of. Plus another 10 on top of it.
All right. So
You all got time. You got probably about 10 minutes here.
Okay. I feel like before they get here, I have 10 minutes or
Yes.
okay.
Plenty of time yet.
Okay. So looking down, I see Jenner and Palental. They have made their way in multiple.
Pintel has Jenner. Would you have followed Pintel? I would guess probably Jenner. No? Yes? Yep. Yeah, they're no longer outside. And there's an open window down there.
Billy is going to drop down back onto the street, and he is going to start investigating the area to more see if there's anyone like bodyguard or bouncer that he can question
Okay.
before reinforcements show up so that he can try to get some information while they're on the inside looking around quietly. He can just be forceful because he knows it's not long before the jig is up.
Roll me an investigation check.
That is a 10. And my investigation is 0, so 10. Catherine dice failed me.
You think all 3 guards are inside the guard shack / office in the front right now? Yeah.
Yep.
Like you're looking like you can't find.
So I drop down, I grab one guard, put him against the wall. Tell me what you know in the deepest Batman voice I know.
Show me the signal.
They're all. You don't see anybody in here right now. They're all in the office, that little office shack at the front. So, like, you can go bursting in if you wanted, but that's.
I've worked in that shack, by the way.
So. All right, Catherine, Jenner. Roll me another insight check, just for. Doesn't count as a skill check, but just as an insight check.
Ooh, that's a natural 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
You are able to triangulate kind of the area. There's this handful of boxes. Anything you want to do with this will be our final skill check.
Okay.
It's like you're nauseous, like bad. Like
Ugh.
Head hurts. Gut hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Cold fingers up and down your spine. Pinto can clearly hear something. You're not hearing anything. But Pinto is clearly like, do you hear that? Like it's trying to like triangulate.
I did. I just feel nauseous now. Yeah.
You're not hearing anything, but you do feel, and you kind of have it narrowed down. So one final skill check challenge for us.
Roll good.
I would like to use.
As you're narrowing down the different boxes.
Yeah. I guess that's investigation, right?
Yeah, except Pencil just used it. Or just
You're right.
Just used it.
What is? I don't know what this is. What is this?
Good vibes.
Oh,
vibes. Can we do a vibe check? What role is that?
I'm sending you energy.
Oh.
Okay. I will use. Well, I don't know what to use for this. I can't hear the whispering anymore.
I don't know that you heard the whispering. Did you hear the whispering?
I did at first.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
See if you still hear the whispering.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Yes. Yep. You hear the whispering too.
Okay. Then
very strongly pinpointing between that and. But.
Okay. No, you're fine. I would like to. Do I understand the language?
Let me look at your sheet.
20.
Your languages.
Common and primordial.
No.
Okay. That's fine. I'm going to try and use persuasion.
I will say with that 20 perception, it's a lot of different languages.
A lot of different languages. Okay, so I may get snippets every once in a while of a word that I understand.
Tones and the like, right? Every language has its own little different intonations and pattern speech patterns. Like it's not just different people, it's different languages. So.
Okay. I will try and talk back and persuade it to tell me where it is.
All right. Roll me a dice.
I'm going to use my inspiration that you gave me.
There.
Shit.
That is not churlish whatsoever.
7. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
It's one of these 3 boxes.
I'm gonna grab them
there.
all,
Okay, that's fair. All right.
shove them in a bag.
Okay. Pintle.
Mm.
Jenner grabs the boxes, shoves them into the bag.
Okay.
Billy's
Great.
given the right trouble on the horizon. Are you two getting out?
Ooh, yeah. No. I don't know. I want to try to focus in on that talking because I want to find this stupid ring if it's worth something. Then I want to be, Ark of the Covenant. My face melted when I finally opened up the box.
Jenner,
Or Raiders of the Lost Ark, whatever.
are you sticking around? You getting out?
No, I'm getting out.
Okay.
I got these 3 boxes, and I'm about to
Pintle,
throw my
as soon
guts
as
out.
Jenner, yes, it's bad.
Ugh.
Pintle, as soon as Jenner like slides out the window, like the whispering goes with her.
Oh, great. I'm a follower then.
Okay.
Great.
Billy,
Beautiful.
you've circled, like, think they're in the guard check. You're circling around to see if you can, and then you pick up Jenner sliding, light footing down. She looks ill, kind of a little green around the gills. Pintle's not far behind her.
Literally green around the gills because I am blue.
Billy, roll me a perception check and an insight check, please.
Perception check is 16 and insight is a dirty 20.
You hear the susurrus of whispers in all sorts of different languages. What you're assuming are all sorts of different languages. It seems like different languages. And with that 20, immediately, like, Jenner lands, and immediately you just feel this washing nausea come over you. All right. You got the ring. Story purposes, just to remind you for the recap, right? The idea was that Maggie would be able to help.
Yes.
In the interest of time and one shot here, you all hustle back to, in some way, shape, or form. Go ahead, Scott.
I literally, just because so far it just seems like Billy's, motif. As that moment passes and they start running off. I mean, he faces once again Mercia's new established crew, and just he's there to try to educate. That's all I'm gonna say.
Jenner and Pintle.
Punish me. You can
We're going
punish
to find
me.
Maggie.
That's
Jenner
fine.
and Pintle. You find Maggie. Like, as soon as you step into the indoor, like, Maggie is there, and she looks ill as well. And
This is
immediately,
the worst thing ever. Get it away from me.
can't even speak and just waves you to follow her.
Mm-hmm.
Takes you into the inner courtyard. Takes you over to the well. Clearly, it's trying not to. I'm trying. Put it in the well. Throw it in the well.
I feel like this is probably a bad idea. Like, this is how we get tricked. But
This is
It's
how we
the
poison
water.
the water table.
Hits the water, and as soon as you hear that little bit of splash in the water, like, the feeling immediately lessens.
oh,
It's
could I have done that
still
the whole
there.
time?
It's still there. And
Ugh.
The well in the tree will mask this for now.
We gotta destroy that.
We'll need to find a way to destroy that. We'll need to find the rest of them as well.
I may know
Oh,
a guy.
good. There's more than one.
I might know a guy for that. Where's Billy?
Billy, roll me a luck check.
Oh, Billy.
Catherine.
Don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
Am I adding charisma or is it just straight
Just a
D20?
straight D20.
That's a 17.
You do damage to them. You manage to make it out alive. You've done whatever Billy considers educating them.
Fair.
They seem to be slow learners, though. They'll be back.
Yep.
Oh, good.
I absolutely hope so. Yeah. So Billy basically shows up. Like, where's Billy? Opens the door. He's literally got just like crusted, like bloody knuckles, and just looks at all of you like, I took care of what followed.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
With that, we will wrap our one shot for the evening here. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Next Friday, the 21st, we're taking tomorrow off. Next Friday, the 21st, back to our regular session. I've got a new Swanky Dangles title for us. I was talking to Skuld earlier today, and I've got one that I think will be fun
good.
to add to our collection.
Raid.
Yep. We're gonna jump over to Insight Checked with whoever's listening to us right now.
We're gonna raid.
They are doing Stray. I believe they're playing Stray right now.
Yep, Stray.
See how to do the thing.
You can do it.
Do it.
Yeah, do the thing. No pressure.
I rolled a nat 20 intimidation. Do it.
Oh my god.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Have a great night.
Raid time. Raid time.
6, 5, 4,
We're still
3,
live.
2.
Yep, all of that was live.
Yes, it was.
All right. Thank.
You're still live.
Hey.
Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Welcome to the show after the show.
We know how to do things.
The show that is after the show when we thought the show was over, but here we are in the
Rated
show after the show.
Oh.
And look at Insight. She is so focused on this cat.
Wow.
That game is really fun, actually.
This game is beautiful the way it is.
Why did you not do the thing?
And you can literally be a cat in a post-apocalyptic world and do all of the things,
what I want.
these puzzles, and then also have all the moments where you're just a lazy, pretty
It
cat.
said we rated with 2 viewers.
Yeah, I don't know. I just moved over to her channel instead.
So did I,
Yeah.
but it still shows
I don't
we're
know.
live.
What a cute little kitty.
That
Look
game
how
is
focused she
legitimately
is.
Fun, though.
Oh, she shaved her head. Loving the shaved head, girl boss.
Yeah, no, that's very
All right.
confident. Looking good.
Bye,
Bye
everybody.
again.
Bye.
Yeah.